everybody, and welcome to the first ever episode of Netflix and Kill on Heaven Knows Horror. Now, Netflix and Kill is when I'm going to be watching a 2 stars or less rated horror film on Netflix, and I'm going to tell you whether it deserves its very low rating. And the first episode is going to be about Human Centipede 3. I'm going to be watching it, and you are going to be able to see my reaction as the film is going on. It's mainly just going to be me being horrified, and then I'll be doing a little mini review at the end to let you know what I think. Let's just get on with it, shall we? Let's just do it. This is the end of Human Centipede 2, which is one of the worst films I have ever seen. He's the guy from Human Centipede 1. So they're watching the end of Human Centipede 2. Terrible acting. I think.
I need my phone set empty before lunch. Like this. Yes, master! I said boiling water!
This guy does not know how to dial it down. I don't want to see balls, to be fair. Oh, what? I knew we would.
Baby little fuckers for the cook. I don't need them for lunch.
Oh, it's just one thing after another. Seriously. I feel so ill. One butt rape coming up.
To be fucked like the rest of us. I'm not gonna breathe in your sticky ass. I'm gonna cut you a fresh hole in soft kidney tissue.
No. Okay, new low. Yeah, that's a new low. Oh, it was a fucking dream. Cop out. I'm so done. It's honestly not that bad.
This is exactly what America needs.
Give me a fucking break.
This may be
Yeah.
genius.
Maybe Donald Trump will try this next. Fucking terrible. Terrible. That's all I can say. Terrible. Right. So let's go on and review this pile of crap. Okay, right from the start, this film is very offensive. It offends my eyes, it offends my ears, it offends every sense that I have. There are racial slurs throughout this movie. I think the tagline for this movie is 100% politically incorrect, which is definitely 100% accurate for this movie because it is politically incorrect. And I hate to be your kind of typical feminist about this, but the only woman in this movie is objectified and treated like absolute crap. For one, she has a name which is Tits by the main character. She is basically sexually objectified, treated like crap, bossed around, and she just ends up in the human centipede with the rest of the inmates because where else would a woman belong? I don't know. So it's Mr. Boss, the prison warden, that calls her Tits and basically treats her like a blowjob machine. And he's vile. He's a vile character. And not only that, it is terribly acted. He cannot act for shit. I think he thinks that giving an intense performance means shouting everything like this. Ah, you motherfucker! That is how he wants to pronounce every single line. And let me tell you, by the end of the movie, it grates on you. It's just the way he had to kind of draw out every word, kind of like I just did then, but ignore that. And the director, Tom Six, is also in this movie, and he's also a terrible actor. And I have no idea, as a director, why he would even choose to be in this movie. He even keeps his shades on to just try and disguise the fact that he cannot act. Makes me angry. The ending of this movie was so unsatisfying. I've already seen what the human centipede looks like from the poster. The poster is a picture of the human centipede. I'm not looking forward to anything now because I've already seen it. And the fact that Mr. Boss kind of wins at the end, it was incredibly unsatisfying because I hated that character and I really wanted him to get his comeuppance. And the fact that the only comeuppance he gets is in a dream where he's getting raped in some kidney shank hole was just very, very unsatisfying. And he was even naked at the end, so I wasn't really happy about that either. So does Human Centipede 3, the final sequence, directed by Tom Six, deserve its 1-star rating on Netflix? Yes, it does. It has pretty much no plot. The acting is terrible. They've got all the same actors as the other one, and I was just bored throughout. It's not nearly as shocking as the first or second. Like, we've seen it all before. And even if you haven't seen the first two, it's not even that shocking because not a lot happens, really. You don't get to see a lot of all the gruesome things happening. It's just an angry man running around a prison, asserting his dominance in a very bad way. And to be honest, that's not really an interesting watch. So I would not recommend that you watch this. If you're going to watch any of the Human Centipede movies, I would definitely just watch the first one, just to kind of get all the, references that people might be talking about if they want to talk about any of the Human Centipede films. For my score, I would give this half a star. So I think the Netflix rating is actually quite generous. Well, that was the first episode of Netflix and Kill. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and hopefully I will see you next time. Bye!